Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Vice-Chancellor, High Sheriff, staff and honoured guests of Hope University, and perhaps more importantly today, those receiving degrees and their guests. Before this ceremony this afternoon begins, can I just formally and warmly welcome you to our Cathedral of Christ the King here, which we know as the Metropolitan Cathedral. We're very honoured to host these summer graduations this year, and we have done for many years, sharing with our sister cathedral down the road. Just a brief word about our cathedral, maybe for the benefit of those who are visiting the building for the first time. This is the principal cathedral for the many Catholic dioceses in the north of this country and is the seat of the Archbishop of Liverpool. It was opened in 1967 alongside the completed crypt, which part of an earlier scheme for a cathedral on this site. It is, as you probably know, one of the most recognized and unique buildings of its era, and it was designed and built to respond to the changing needs within the Catholic Church and the changing understanding of the role of a cathedral within the wider community. As you can see looking round, it is very much a building of its time, with its circular shape, the extensive use of concrete and modern materials, and also the widespread use of glass as part of the structure, as well as one of the principal artistic features, and the other being the altar very much at the centre and the focal point of the building. It is a unique modern building, which is both awe-inspiring and functional. But the architecture only tells part of the significance of this place. The other more important element is its whole purpose as a living place of Catholic Christian worship and also community activity. Over the years, we've had a close association with Hope University, with joint involvement in projects, and also being the venue where many of the most significant events of the life of the university have been celebrated. So it is not just the iconic nature of this building that makes it suitable for today's graduation, but also our links with the university. I'm sure you'll agree with me, it's a most suitable place to recognize achievement and the fruits of hard work, and also to give thanks to God by the graduates on reaching this moment. So can I offer my congratulations to all who are receiving degrees today and their families and friends. I hope that you have an enjoyable celebration, and I wish you well for the future. Thank you. So if you'd like to stand for the prayer, please.
Let us pray. God of wisdom, fill us with the truth that sets us free. God of joy, accept our gratitude, praise, and wonder. God of new beginnings, encourage those who graduate today in their next steps along the way. God of truth, freedom, and love, inspire our celebration. Bless those who have achieved so much and send us out to serve your kingdom in the world. In the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord, Amen.
My Lord, ladies and gentlemen, you probably gathered by now that I'm not Field Marshal Lord Guthrie. Our Chancellor sadly had a bit of an accident and is recovering, and called me a few days ago to bring his greetings to you. He said, greet all the graduates and give them my very best wishes, and especially, he said, greet the parents. And so I'm the deliverer of that message, and I shall deputize today for the Chancellor. I now declare open this congregation for the conferment of degrees. And so here we are at your graduation ceremony. You waited for this for some 3, maybe 4 years. It was so nice to meet so many happy parents today, justly proud of their children's achievements. And I can assure you, everyone at this university is equally proud of you. The pressing concern of the present government is employability, and it measures university successes by mainly having indicators to see what contribution we are making to economic development and to the country's global trade. As you know, 6 months after you graduate, an independent survey is made of all our graduates' employability, where they're working and how much they're earning. It's now been changed from 6 months to 15 to 18 months. So not next January, but next September, all our graduates today will be surveyed independently to assess what contribution they're making to the economy. We were very pleased when we found out last week, after the employment statistics of all the universities were released, Liverpool Hope was in the top 2 for employability in the country. That's among all universities. Now, that is extraordinary. And you can see we do take employability seriously because we do want to secure good prospects for our students. But my lords, ladies and gentlemen, let me say this as clearly as I can. A university education is much more important than that. A university education is about being well-educated, rounded people. Yes, our graduates will have particular knowledge about their subject, and they will have acquired new skills and knowledge about many things while they studied here. With 2 fingers, anyone can Google almost anything. There's tons of information at everybody's fingertips. But information is not knowledge, and knowledge is not wisdom. It takes a good education to help one discern between what is important and what is trivial, what is real and what is fake, what is of abiding value and what is worthless and futile, what is authentic and what is ineffectual. And before I go on to say a few words about the journey you are on, let's first make a special point of thanking all the parents here, grandparents even, extended family, friends, your tutors, and all who helped you arrive at this day. To get to this point has meant hard work on your part, but also many sacrifices by other people, many of whom are here to celebrate this happy day. And what a wonderful place it is to say thank you here in this holy place, this cathedral. The university, as you saw in the procession, has turned out in all its color and splendor to applaud you and to send you off on the next stage of an exciting journey. But your educational journey began long before you came to university. And whatever road you traveled from whichever the part of the country you came, for a few years that road led you to Liverpool, and it led you to Liverpool Hope University. And there's going to be 1,450 graduating today, tomorrow, Thursday, and last Friday. And 1,450 young people, mainly, came together and lived and worked and studied together, and we will not meet again in this way, probably ever. And as a university, We had the joy of walking with you for just 3 or 4 years of that journey. 3 years is a very small part of your life, but these 3 or 4 years will probably be the most formative. In fact, these have been 3 very good years for the university. The Guardian League table placed Liverpool Hope first in the city and top 2 in the Northwest, and for the first time above the 2 Russell Group universities in the region. The Teaching Excellence Framework gave the university a gold award, and only 25% of all universities achieved that. So these 3 years that you were with us have been the most auspicious years for the university. Now each of your successes will, like a milestone, mark the stages of this journey that you will make today. And this day of your graduation is probably one of the most significant of the milestones. Getting a degree is an important achievement, and no one can take that away from you. You will write those letters as long as you live after your name, BA or BSc or MA or PhD. There are probably 100 ways to get back home from this cathedral, but only one is the shortest, and it may not be the fastest. Some roads will be more scenic and enjoyable, even if they don't get you home directly. And some roads you should avoid for various reasons. But that is also true of the journey that you will be making when the ceremony ends. There is no roadmap we can give you to take, because even you today don't know where life will take you. That is uncharted waters, and no one has traveled that road before. Only you will make that journey because it is your destiny, your purpose. Only you will know when you get there. Now, we as a university have tried to help you prepare for the journey and have provided some of the provisions for you to take. Whatever degree or subject you studied, you would have acquired the skills necessary to tackle problems. Know where to look for answers. Know how to observe and to think critically, and how to learn from others. How to form a considered opinion, how to find solutions, how to make sound judgments. More importantly, how to get along with other people, how to work with others, and how to be a good and trusted colleague, a team player, how to be responsible. Don't expect the journey to always be easy. There will be hills and valleys. There will be steep terrain, and sometimes there'll be flat terrain. Nobody, neither the state nor the society, owes us anything. When there are no clear pathways and life feels like a jungle, you will have to make your own road. Because in the middle of the sea and the middle of a jungle, there is no road map. You will need a compass to point you in the right direction. And that moral compass comes from your faith, from the values you received from your family, from your tutors, and from your community. And we hope that this university, your alma mater, has contributed towards developing that compass. And yes, there will be difficulties. And nothing is achieved without hard work and dedication. You know that. But I have good news for you. You will discover supporters and well-wishers along the way. There are always kind people around. You will be surprised how help will come from unexpected sources. But as others are kind to you, return that kindness to others. Don't take more then you can give away. Become known in life as a giver, not a taker. And then you will discover a wonderful secret, that the more you give of your time, your talents, and your money, the more you will receive. I can't explain how that happens, but I've discovered it over and over again. Ultimately, when you make a difference for good in the world, you will bring honor to yourself, your parents, and your family, and you will bring honor to this university, because we'll say, that's a Hope graduate, you know. We would like to remain in contact with you, and would like you to share the news of your progress and your challenges with us. We are always proud of our graduates. So go with our blessing. But remember that from today, after you have a Hope degree, wherever you go, you will be an ambassador of hope. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, by virtue of a joint mandate of the Senate and Council of the University, Sir Christopher Stone is to be conferred with the degree of Doctor of Education honoris causa of the University. Sir Christopher is currently Chief Education Officer within GEMS Education, one of the largest providers of school education worldwide. Sir Christopher is based in Dubai, in the United Arab Emirates, but has responsibility for an extensive network of schools across the Middle East, North Africa, and Southern Asia. He is also Deputy Chief Academic Officer for the GEMS Academic Council, in which context his responsibilities are even wider. Prior to his move to the United Arab Emirates, Sir Christopher was Chief Executive Officer of the Arthur Terry Learning Partnership, a multi-academy trust in the UK. Sir Christopher is recognised as an outstanding leader, providing leadership, learning and teaching support in both the primary and secondary phases. First appointed as principal in 1995, successive Ofsted reports have identified his outstanding and inspiring leadership as a key factor in the remarkable progress made in his schools. On behalf of the British Council, Sir Christopher has worked at a global level through engaging with school principals, education ministers, and other high responsibility officials in places as diverse and distant as Vietnam, Scotland, Singapore, Finland, and Australia. Closer to home, Sir Christopher has been asked to provide support and guidance to successive UK governments, taking him into regular contact with a number of British Prime Ministers and Ministers for Education. He was made a National Leader of Education in 2008, and his inclusion in the New Year's Honours List of 2013 endorsed his outstanding service to education when he was awarded a knighthood. All this, of course, would be more than enough to explain the university's desire to recognise Sir Christopher as one who has made an outstanding national and international contribution to education. However, there is more, and this is of a more personal nature. Sir Christopher was born in the city of Liverpool and is also an alumnus of St. Catherine's College, which, as many in this cathedral will know, is one of the three colleges that have come together to form what is now Liverpool Hope University. Commenting upon those days, Sir Chris was quick to point out that it was upon his very first day at St. Catherine's, the 1st of September 1977, when he met Catherine Turvey, now Kate Stone, who is also with us today. And on the 12th of July, 1981, they married in St. Catherine's College Chapel, now the Senate Room of Liverpool Hope University. It is fitting that at this university, where the teaching profession is held in such high regard, and where the preparation of the very best teachers who will go out and work for good in the world is a key driver, that such a distinguished educational practitioner and influencer as Sir Christopher Stone should be honoured. How much more then, given Sir Christopher's status as an alumnus of Hope and a continued supporter of the university, is it appropriate that we do so today? I thus present to you this distinguished man for admission to the degree of Doctor of Education honoris causa in this university.
By virtue of the authority as Vice-Chancellor and on behalf of the Senate and the Council of the University, I confer on you, Sir Christopher Stone, the degree of Doctor of Education, honoris causa of this university.
Vice-Chancellor Gerald Pillay, Pro-Chancellor Peter Wynne, distinguished guests, graduands, thank you so very, very much. Thank you. We all have so much to be thankful for here. I'm particularly thankful that my speech was left down here when I left it and I saw different people coming up to the podium. I was very concerned that it was going to have gone by the time I got here. So I am very thankful. We have received a great education from our university and our tutors and professors. I like cars very much indeed, and my ideal car now has much more in the rear view windscreen than it does out of the front windscreen. Not so for most of you. Certainly not true for most of you. You have a full and exciting life in front of you, if you choose so. You're as prepared as you can be, but you do have a choice to make. I do not prescribe to the belief that this is all mapped out. You can improve, you can change, you can develop. You can contribute in ways that you didn't think were possible, and you can make the world a better place. You. Not anybody else, you. Sometimes it is you alone. In that case, you will need real determination and drive. But it won't be you alone if you choose to share. Most of you have families who have supported you, who are incredibly proud of you. Many of these are here today. People like Alan and Jeanette Martindale, who are here to celebrate their daughter Amy's first-class degree. I'd like to say thank you, and I'd like us all to say thank you by clapping our hands for the mothers, fathers, grandparents, and partners who have supported you all along the way here. Thank you. Liverpool Hope is a family. It was interesting that Vice-Chancellor Pillay picked up immediately on the theme of thanking the parents and the grandparents, the uncles and aunts who've nurtured you and supported you along the way. And it is an incredibly proud and an immensely wonderful time for your relatives and your friends and your partners to be here today and to actually feel that love and that affection that they have for you and your wonderful day here today. Life can be a challenge. It can be daunting. It can be difficult. But you must not become a victim. You decide who you will become. You decide how much effort you will put in. You either go the extra mile or you don't. But in the end, you decide. As life goes on, you choose who you will share your life with. Make sure it is with someone who will want to see you blossom as much as they do. Make sure that it is someone who will want to bring out the very best in you. My wife, Kate, is very much the better part of the two of us. She has a very strong faith, and a faith that was supported at Liverpool Hope University and which carries us both through now. And then you go about putting more back into life and more back into the world than you take out. Make life better for the elderly. Make life better for the weak. And make life better for the infirm. Give with an open hand. Redistribute your wealth and your funds for the benefits of those around you and those who need it most. It is by giving that we actually receive most joy and most benefit. Life is short. We are remembered by those around us for the good things that we do, how we make life better for others. It can be as little as how we add to a conversation. But for most of us, particularly for the graduands in this room, it is from the sacrifices that the parents and the other relatives and partners in this room have made. We have to ensure that the world is safer and saved because of our contribution. We are fortunate. We're in the top 1% in the world. We nearly all have a mobile phone or a television or money in the bank, but we all have an education. You all have a degree. You must use this wisely. You must use it for those less fortunate than yourselves. You must use this to make the world a better place for those who follow you. I have been fortunate to meet some incredible people in my life. One of the greatest was Nelson Mandela. He was released from prison on the 11th of February, 1990, when he was 72 years old. He did some of his greatest work between the ages of 72 and 95 when he died. That means that my best work is still in front of me. Hands up, please, all of those of you who are over 60 in this room. All of you. Your best work is still in front of you. Just think, for you young people who are in your 20s, how much more you can achieve than we who've gone before you. Just think of the differences you can make. You can achieve an incredible amount in a well-lived lifetime. You do get one life, but you also get many chances. It is possible to make mistakes. It is acceptable to make mistakes. But how we learn from those and how we go forward from those is what truly sets us apart. Take every chance you have and live that one life to the full. Some people squeeze many lives into that one life. Now I'm going to ask you to say a few words after me. I don't believe that I will be breaking any bounds or asking you to do something that when you hear the words, that you won't mind repeating. They don't prescribe to one particular doctrine, and I think that you will like them. They're by Charles Wesley. So please, if you can, repeat after me. And then, young people, I'm going to see if you can remember this in 40 years' time and see if you can have followed this mantra, because I don't think you will find it a bad mantra to follow. So, after me, please. Do all the good you can. So, I was brought up in Wales. No, you don't have to repeat that. I was brought up in Wales. And one of the things you do, I can't sing, but one of the things you do when you sing in Wales is you sing out loud and proud. You sing out. And one of the things I noticed when I came to England is that people sing like this. So I need you to say these words loud. I'm sure you won't be offended by the end. Here we go. Let's have another go at that. Do all the good you can. By all the means you can. In all the ways you can. At all the times you can. To all the people you can. As long as ever you can. Thank you very much indeed.
The university's Service and Leadership Award is offered as an extracurricular programme involving service-based experiences, development of leadership potential, and the equipping of students for a career in a rapidly changing world. It is a direct enhancement to a degree as something which is complementary but different and which has a distinct value-added component. It is for those who particularly want to make a difference in this world, to be involved in the development of a moral and ethical society, and to gain an understanding of social justice. There are 44 students who have worked hard to complete the Service and Leadership Award and are graduating this summer. We celebrate their achievement across the graduation ceremonies this week, and today we welcome 12 of them to the platform. They are Laura Jane Cooper, Sabra Maria Doran, Nikki Miller Drentham Sosman, Elizabeth Grant, Max Lazowski, Georgina Ann Parker, Hannah Rayhill, Caroline Shipway, Luke Dominic Walter Skilbeck, Sam Slack, Amy Wayne, and Benjamin Watt Doak. Please join me in congratulating them.
to cross over into campground. Deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord. I want to cross over into campground. Oh, don't you want to go? Let's go, gospel feast. That's promised land where all is peace. Deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord. I want to cross over to campground.
Vice Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you for admission to Master of Philosophy in this university the following candidates.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit them to the Master of Philosophy in this university.
Carmel Cleary. And Sean Campbell. Vice Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you for admission to the master's degree in this university the following candidates.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit them to the master's degree in this university.
Nivashini Anand Kumar. Abhirami Balakumar. Amy Dew Buisson-Sparago. Andrew Pankhurst. Jillian Barry. And Wendy Smith.
Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you for the admission of bachelor's degree with honours in this university the following candidates.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit them to the bachelor's degree with honours in this university.
Sarah Ackley. Kaylee Allen. Zoe Allen. Tracy Andrew. Eloise Aris. Lindsay Armitage. Emma Ash. Daniel Auerbach. Daisy Baglin. Catherine Barker. Kira Banham. Jessica Barclay. Amy Badal. Joel Belmar. Lucy Berry. Katie Bickerton. Demi Lee Birch. Jade Bird. Liam Bond. Daniel Boothroyd. Amy Broviak. Laura Berisgirdle. Lily Breyunging. Juliet Brassey. Holly Briggs. Eileen Brogan. Megan Bromley. Emily Brown. Emma Buller. Ruth Burke. Megan Byrne. Daniel Burns. Liam Bywater. Hannah Kafferky. Christopher Campbell. Tia Canonia. Olivia Canny. Eleanor Carey. Jamie Chadwick. Claire Charlton. Peter Churchill. Emma Clayton. Andrea Clendening. Charlotte Clifton. Carly Close, Jessica Connolly Black, Sophie Conville, Charlotte Conway, Laura Cooper, Claire Crozier, Jessica Cummins, Jessica Dale, Kane Davis, Rachel Diash, Louise Dobinson, Sarah Doyle, Nikki Drentham Sosman, Caitlin Duggan, Thomas Dunn, Fabian Duru, Charlotte Etchells, Kaylee Evans, Iona Fraser, Rachel Fernley, Francesca Flowers, Reese Foster, Emily Fretwell, Hannah Fulton, Mallory Furness, Rebecca Gallagher, Natasha Gantley, Elizabeth Gampston, Joshua Geeds, Simran Gill, Jenny Gilmore, Annabelle Gittings, Brian Gleave, Katie Gouda, Gerald Goodman, Ryan Gormley, Elizabeth Grant, Farron Grant, Sarah Grant, Elizabeth Green, Lucy Green, Grace Griffiths, Olivia Grimes, Liam Haggerty, Daniel Hall, Scott Hall, Keely Hamilton, George Hanna, Cerise Hannon, Kirsty Harbinson, Stuart Hargreaves, Millicent Harvey, Faye Hayes, Jessica Heaps, Ellie Heath, Tyler Hogan, Jennifer Hollis, Ellie Howard, Ollie Howarth, Bethan Hughes, Ebony Hughes, Lauren Hunter, David Hutchinson, Paul Jackson, Nicole Jeffcott, Job Jawara, Joe Lee Johnson, Zoe Johnson, Curtis Johnson, Amy Jones, Annie Jones, Holly Ann Jones, Jessica Jones, Megan Jones, Caden Cantor, Holly Kenny, Gabriel Lake, Bethan Langley, the next one's not Jordan Leach, Gail Lee, Jacques Lenone, Rochelle Lewis, Malvina Lloyd, Megan Luke, Lee Maloney, Jonathan Maltby, John Marsh, Eleanor Massingham, Sorcha Makarivi, Murray McLaughlin Tong, Rebecca McCourt, Catherine McGukin, Carly McElroy, Alana McKay, Sarah McLeod, Kerry Ann McMahon, Nicole McNabb, Jake McNeil, Nadine McNichol, Shannon McQuaid, Rachel McTing, Joanne McVicker, Zoe Mead, Jody Miller, Yasmin Mohammed, Sean Monaghan, Melissa Moran, Paige Morley, Jack Mosley, Demi Mousley, Catherine Mulgrew, Dawn Murray, Bethany Murtagh, Idris Musad, Aisha Mustawi, Tammy Need, Bethany Nelson, Jesse James Nelson, Lily Nelson, Marky Nolan, Benedict Norden, Alfie Oakes, Graham O'Brien, Christopher O'Donoghue, Megan O'Hara, Nicole O'Loughlin, Melissa O'Neill, Amanda Orme, Kathleen Orr, Elizabeth Parsons, Demi Peters, Kadrilai Pilapetrov, Nicole Pizzo, Laura Potts, Daniel Proctor, Veronica Potowska, Michael Rankin, Emma Rains, Samantha Redmond, Charlotte Rees, Carl Riegler, Hannah Ryhill, Nicole Ryhill, Rachel Reynoldson, Megan Richards, Catherine Rigby, Olivia Rigby, Rebecca Riley, Lauren Robb, Abigail Roberts, Gemma Roberts, Samuel Roberts, Claire Robinson, Kurt Robinson, Kieran Rooney, Lauren Ross, Cara Rowe, Lydia Rowe, Amy Scott, Rebecca Scott, Emma Sharp, Caroline Shipway, Lisa Schoen, Megan Schutt, Michelle Simpson, Luke Skilbeck, Sam Slack, Ellen Smith, Heidi Smith, Jordan Smith, Maximilian Smith, Ryan Smith, Shannon Smythe, Molly Starkey, Shannon Stewart, Siobhan Swanton, Katerina Tabone, Nicole Tanner, Jamie Taylor, Ryan Taylor, Sarah Taylor, Amy Unsworth. Thomas Vale. Benjamin Vince. Nadine Walker. Paula Webb. Hannah Welsh. Chloe Weldon. Caitlin Whelan. Jack Whisker. Leah Whitaker. Tom Whittle. Wesley Wilkinson. Kelly Wolfson. And Sarah Young.
Eve Wallace. Jake Avery. Sabra Doran. Sophie Ellen Evans. Georgia Hawkins. Bethany Humphreys. Samuel Innes. Dominic John. Callum Kay. Joshua Leach. Yasmin Mackey. Teresa McVeigh. Laura Merriman. Abby Murray. Kirsty Snaith. Jack Taylor. Ellie Thompson. Annie Topham. Rebecca Topping. Shauna Watterson. Katie Wilkes. Jocelyn Berry. Laura Carlton. Catherine Dalton. Katie Franks. Sophie Harris. Asia Inal. Sinan Mukankaya. Nolene Newton. Elizabeth Parr. Emma Smith. Elisha Taylor. Thea White. Michaela Wilkins. David Alexander. Melissa Bell. Kieran Carr. Stephanie Carter. Natasha Cragg. Amy Donovan. Stephanie Fitzpatrick. Rebecca Giles. Gemma Gregory. Anna Hendrick. Thomas Heighton. Luke Hughes. Laura Jones. Lydia Jones. Connor Kelly. Nathan Kelly. Aidan Kirk. Saskia Lavalette. Kate Lloyd. Gemma Marl. Chloe Marsden. Kiara McCartney. Michael Meehan. Thomas Mullings. Stephen Murphy. Catherine Myers. Chloe Neve. Alex Nuttall. Martin O'Boyle. Sarah Orrell. Carmen Paravicino. Nathan Russell. Rebecca Shaw. Ryan Sparks. Kelly Swift. Emily Wilson. Amber Akaunu. Jade Allott. Joanne Battersby. Katie Bowden. Esme Brown. Laura Buck. Amy Cadwalada. Paige Calvert. Stephanie Carr. Maria Chambers. Alexandra Curden. Hannah Gilpin. Lacey Haig. Monique Humphrey. Fauzia Johnson. Chaljan Jones. Eleanor McCusker. Megan Radcliffe. Eve Roberts. Jessica Rowlands. Louise Stewart. Ricky Lee Taylor. Amy Wayne, Rachel Wybrew, Ashley Armitage, Paige Chambers, Leah Davies, Lauren Hollidge, Victoria Ilsley, Max Lozowski, Lucas McPherson, Amy Martindale, Damaris Ngoro, Georgina Ann Parker, Charles Peacock, Max Richardson, Thomas Robinson, Emily Rouse, Megan Tarpey, Benjamin Watdoak, and Rebecca Mifflin. Vice-Chancellor, I make application to you to award the degrees listed to those candidates who have not been presented in person, but whose name appear in the programme, and who have indicated that they wish their degree to be awarded in their absence. I certify that they are worthy to receive those degrees, and I stand as proxy for them.
I admit them to those degrees, and I accept you as proxy. I declare closed this congregation of the university. Gratia Domini nostri Jesu Christi, et caritas Dei, et communicatio Sancti Spiritus, sit semper cum omnibus nobis. Amen.